Hi guys, CatBurger23 here. Today with a different kind of video. I'm gonna show you how I time my runs in screwdrivers, the speedrunning competition we do, 0 to Mach 1. And apparently a lot of people have a problem how to time their runs, so I'm gonna show you how I do it. First of all, you have to download VSDC Video Editor. It's a great program, gets updated quite frequently. And yeah, you go to this page, you go to downloads, video editor, then you choose the version you need. And since I already did that, I won't do it again. So close this window, open up the editor. It might take a second. And when it opens, it starts with this window. And don't click here, don't click there, don't click here. Just close this window, else it will open up a web page you don't need. So just close this, go to the new project. It says Neues Projekt because it's in German. For me it's German, so I'm gonna translate whatever it says. It's new project right here. You can name your project whatever you want. Let me call this how to time your run in VSDC. Great name. Let's submit this. All right, and here's your editing window. And now you can take your pre-recorded video and just drag and drop it in here. There it is. And then you can see where, oh yeah, good clicking by me. You can roughly cut it where you need to cut it. The run I want to time is right at the end of this video, so I just take this part and there it is. And if you want to time your run correctly, you got to make sure that you start timing it at the last frame. The speedo shows 0 kph, kilometers per hour. And you can skip through the frames with the arrow keys, left and right arrow keys. So I skip through the frames till I find the last frame which shows 0. And right there, I'm gonna click on that little T icon and choose Zähler. Yeah, that's German for timer. And object position, just click OK, it will be OK. And then you have to drag and draw a window. And now it placed this timer bar here in your editor. And you can make it as big or small as you want. You can adjust the font size in this window. Let's pick, I don't know, 72. And there's this options window here for the timer. And currently it's set to transparent. I usually choose colored. It says einfarbig in German. I don't know what it is in English. Probably something like colored or full color or something like that. It's set to black by default. That's nice. I like that. You can change the color if you want to. And then further down in this window, it says Muster in German. That means pattern. I assume it will say pattern in English. There's your format, like hours, minutes, seconds, and probably stands for nanoseconds. Not quite sure. We won't need hours, so I will just delete all of this. And you see, there's less positions. Now it's only minutes, seconds, and milliseconds, nanoseconds, whatever. I can center this to the screen by clicking this one, and I'll pull it a little bit further up and make the window a little bit smaller. And now this timer will start exactly at the frame I put it in. Like 0 and last frame 0 and first frame where I actually have speed, it will already start timing. And yeah, that's great. But I don't want to just have the timer disappear right when it starts counting. I want to see it a little bit earlier. So I go to this window again, and here, time, it says where it starts counting, the time at which it starts counting. It's currently 2 seconds and 43 frames. I want to see it like a second early. So I change this to 1 second, and it will also start counting a second early now. We don't want that. So further down in this window, here's delayed start. And in this delayed start option, we gotta put this to 1 second as well. So it will show a second early, like this, but only starts counting when it's supposed to start counting. And we're gonna do something similar in the end. I want the timer to stop when I reach 1236 kph. So let's see where this happens. Right here. By the way, I used the spacebar for play and stop. And yeah, right here. At the first frame, the speedo shows 1236. I want the timer to stop. So I drag the right end of this bar right to where the cursor is, and it will snap to this bar. And this is where it ends. So the timer will stop counting right at this frame. But same problem we had in the beginning, the timer will also disappear. So what we have to do is go to this window again. It shows the duration of the timer right here. Currently it's 1 minute, 11 seconds, 32 milliseconds, frames, sorry. And I want to see it like for 10 more seconds than it actually has to count. So I changed this 11 to a 21. But same problem as in the beginning, it will just keep counting. So we have to tell him, we have to tell the timer when to stop. And here's this earliest end option. Frühestes Ende in German. It's probably earliest end in English. And we just type in the 10 seconds we added in the end. And now it will stop where it's supposed to, but we will see the timer for 10 seconds longer. And if you want to really go fancy and make it a little more beautiful, you go to Video Effects, Transparency, Fade In and Fade Out. And just add a fade in. I think it's set to a second by default. And Transparency, Ausblendung is fade out. We do the same right here. So it fades in, it fades out. And now when you go back to your scene window where your actual editor is, you will see it fade out in the end and fade in the beginning. Ain't that beautiful? So that's how you time your runs in VSDC Video Editor, how to use the timer. And yeah, I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. And as always, XOXO Catburger23. Bye.